Good evening. If you're anything like me, when you're at work or when you're with your friends, you quote a lot of stuff from movies. I do it all the time. So I wanted to compile a list of all the movies that I quote the most from. So these are my top 15 quotable movies. Enjoy. Start the countdown off at number 15, the Men in Black trilogy. Men in Black is full of great quotes, both inspiring and funny, but Will Smith delivers some of the finest lines in the movie. The first one is, just because you see a black man driving in a nice car doesn't mean it's stolen. Okay, I stole this one, but not because I'm black. I don't know if I don't know nothing. Will Smith's most famous line from the movie, I make this look good. At number 14 in the countdown is the classic, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. This movie is littered with famous quotes, both funny and serious, but mostly on the funny side. Here are the top 3 quotes from that movie. If he'd just pay me what he's spending to make me stop robbing him, I'd stop robbing him. Butch Cassidy's most famous line, who are those guys? Sundance Kid says, I can't swim. Butch responds, why, you're crazy. The fall will probably kill you. At number 13 is the cult classic Mean Girls. I use quotes from this movie all the time. Although it's not one of the best movies in the world, it is hilarious, and lots of quotes come from this movie, including, she doesn't even go here, or there's a 30% chance that it's already raining, or how about, is butter a carb? At number 12 is Quentin Tarantino's classic movie, Pulp Fiction. A lot of quotes come from this movie, but here are my favorite 3. Just because you are a character doesn't mean that you have character. Or Jules' most famous line, say what again? I dare you. Or this Jewel from Jules, you're sending the wolf? You had to say. At number 11 is one of Adam Sandler's most famous movies, Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is full of great, hilarious quotes. Here are 3 of my favorites. Why don't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Or my favorite, the price is wrong, bitch. What? Friends listen to Endless Love in the Dark. At number 10 is Anchorman. Will Ferrell is freaking hilarious in this movie, and there's so many lines to get from this movie. While they're not inspirational, they are just straight up funny. I use these lines probably more than any other movie. Here are some of my favorites. I'm kind of a big deal. Discovered by the Germans in 1904, they named it Santiago, which of course in German means a whale's vagina. Wow, that escalated quickly. At number 9 is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There are some extremely memorable quotes from this movie, and here are a few. Ferris Bueller, you're my hero. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. And the most infamous probably from this movie, Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. At number 8, Office Space, the cult classic. This is one of my all-time favorite movies, and since I work in an office setting, a lot of these lines apply to me and my friends. Here are 3 of my favorites. We're going to be getting rid of these people here. First, Mr. Samir Naga, not going to work here anymore. Watch out for your cornhole, buddy. I did absolutely nothing, and it was everything I thought it could be. Coming in at number 7 is the Chevy Chase classic, FLETCH. For those of you that know me, you'll know that FLETCH is one of my favorite all-time comedies. There are so many lines that I reuse. Here are some of my favorites. The famous doctor scene. You using the whole fist, Doc? Moon River. Can I borrow your towel? My car just hit a water buffalo.
Let's take a look at the play. He is actually 6'5" with the Afro 6'9". Pretty good dribbler. Comes in deep. His club is behind by 1 point.
Number 6, Dodgeball. A true underdog story. Dodgeball has a ton of great, funny lines. Here are several that are famous. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
And my favorite line from Lance Armstrong. Well, I guess if a person never quit when the going got tough, they wouldn't have anything to regret for the rest of their life. But good luck to you, Peter. I'm sure this decision won't haunt you forever. At number 5, Fight Club. This movie is extremely underrated for its memorable quotes. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. When you have insomnia, you're never really asleep and you're never really awake. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Coming in at number 4 is my favorite trilogy of all time, Back to the Future. Back to the Future has some of the greatest movie quotes of all time, and here are some of the ones that stand out to me.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
What are you looking at, butthead? Say hello to your mom for me. He's an idiot. Comes from upbringing. Parents are probably idiots too. At number 3, Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption has great quotes all throughout the movie. Here are 3 of my favorites from that one. Get busy living or get busy dying. The funny thing is, on the outside, I was an honest man, straight as an arrow. I had to come to prison to be a crook. Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. Number 2, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump could be number 1 on a lot of people's lists. As we all know, there are so many famous lines from this movie. But here are my favorites. Stupid is as stupid does. Or the famous line, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Run, Forrest, run! And number 1 in the countdown, Jerry Maguire. Jerry Maguire has the most famous line in movie history. I think you all know what that is, but we'll get to that in just a second. Here are my famous 3 quotes from this movie. You had me at hello. Don't cry at the beginning of a date, cry at the end like I do. And the most famous line in movie history. Show me the money!
Show me the money!
Did you agree or disagree with the movie choices I made? Please let me know in the comments down below and tell me what you think are the most quotable movies of all time. You guys have a good one. I'll see you next time on the Guy Talk Network.